Have you ever wondered how you could sound like Optimus Prime? Or how movies can take 4K footage and send it to pretty much anyone's TV or computer? Well, the math behind it is rather interesting, but even more interesting, it was discovered back in the 1800s. This is Joseph Fourier, a French mathematician known for a lot of different discoveries, but most importantly, he's known for the Fourier Transform. This is the Fourier Transform equation. There's other forms of it and more complex versions of it, but don't worry, we're not really going to get into it too much. Essentially, it all has to do with waves and frequencies. To put it simply, you can measure a wave by its sign, but these will usually produce pretty simple and basic understanding waves, like continuous A tones that's unwavering. But most wave sounds, including the one you're listening to right now, are complicated and not as neat. But you can still measure them, because what they are is that they are the sum of multiple waves. See, if you have two waves that are the exact same frequency, then each of their amplitudes will get magnified. And if you have two waves with the exact opposite frequencies, then they should even out. But you can actually add two waves that are only slightly off to create a more complex looking wave. And Fourier discovered that with that, just with enough sign equations, and by adding enough signs, you can actually create any sort of wave you want. And it's because of this idea of taking a wave and turning it into a function, and then editing that function to make any wave you want, that you can get things like low-pass filters, compressed images, and other things like that. And more interestingly, again, this was done in 1800s, where they did not have 4K footage or even audio recordings. Fourier did this simply for the sake of mathematical proof. It was really for the fun of it. And that's where a lot of discoveries like this come from.